Hello everyone. Today we have Ruju Shah with us, जिन्होंने CLAT 24 एग्जामिनेशन के लिए अपीयर किया था एंड शी हैज स्कोर्ड सच अ ब्यूटीफुल स्कोर इन द CLAT एग्जाम और इन्हें NLU से भी कॉल जो है ये आ चुका है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस रुजू फॉर गेटिंग अ कॉल फ्रॉम NLU एंड नॉट ओनली दैट बैलेंसिंग योर 12th स्टैंडर्ड एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आपने CLAT एग्जाम की भी तैयारी करी. सो आपने ये प्रिपरेशन जो है रुजू कैसे स्टार्ट करी? व्हेन डिड यू डिसाइड कि आपको क्लैट जो है एग्जामिनेशन के लिए अपीयर करना है?
So before I started with my 11th, that is at FYJC, I decided that I wanted to do law, but at that time I had no idea that which entrances are we expected to give and what is the process and all. So I was just looking out for some like proper guidance to guide me through to start my journey actually. So that's when I met EduCARE and it guided me that what is the process, which entrances are you expected to give. So then I was like, okay, so when I have finalized my career, so I will go forward with my journey by the guidance of BEducare. So yes, I started from like July 22, so almost 2 years.
Okay, Ruju. So, Ruju, can you tell me a bit about yourself and your academic background? And what motivated you to pursue this particular field, or what made you choose this particular exam?
Yes, so as ma'am introduced, I'm Ruju Shah and I recently gave my 12th board exams. I had chosen science stream from Mumbai College, and the reason why I chose law was because I had like seen mm, much of injustice and crimes that are going on in our country from a very young age. I had seen it in news and also in my surroundings. So I had that in my mind ki this is something not correct that is going on in the country. So I wanted to do something for the country because I had in my mind that the country has done a lot for me. So now it's my time to do something for the country and for the people. So that's when I decided to go for law. And not only that, I was firm in doing litigation in the future.
Okay, that's so great to hear, Ruju. So, Ruju, CLAT exam is a national level law entrance exam, which is very competitive because thousands of students appear for this exam and we have very limited seats for NLUs. So, how did you approach your studies? Because this exam is very difficult to crack. So, what study routine did you follow, or did you have any particular technique that worked well for you?
Yes, so actually talking about that, my schedule was too hectic, particularly when my 12th standard started. So basically, my college hours were from 7 in the morning to 1 p.m. So I used to get up around 5:30, and I had to leave from home by 6. So and in my traveling time, I used to read newspapers and just go through the current affairs going on. So I was done with that in my traveling time. And then even during college hours, when I used to get time in the break, or even during some of the lectures, I used to keep reading some of the law material and stuff. If I sort of thought that I know this science stuff already, and in some of the lectures, I would just go and sit in the library and keep reading because somehow I had to balance both the things, plus the compulsory attendance. So I used to manage college and this together. And I used to come home pretty late, like it used to be 2:30. And then also I had my PCM classes. So between that, I hardly used to get 1 hour or so. In that, I means I had to get some rest because otherwise I would be literally overburdened. So I used to like take a nap of about half an hour, and then just go through or revise a little things, and then I had my classes from mostly 4 to 6. And so after I'm done with that, I again had another classes that is BEduCare from 7 to 9. So in that 1 hour, I used to have my dinner, get ready, and I was got to go. So 7 to 9, I had my classes, and then it was approx 9:30 when I came home. So mm, and then 1 hour used to go in all that freshening up and all that things. Then
Okay.
I was okay. I was left only with 1 hour. Like I had to sleep early too because I had to wake up by 5 at least. So in that 1 hour span, I used to revise all the things that I had done in the entire day. Like say half an hour, I used to revise the science stuff, and the rest half hour, I used to revise the law and all that stuff. And then I had to go to bed. I had no option.
Okay, so you had a very exhausting schedule, Ruju, and it was very difficult because, practically speaking, you were most probably studying for more than 12 to 15 hours a day. That is how your schedule worked, from college to one class to another class. And because ये एक national law entrance exam है, तो इसमें preparation और dedication दोनों लगता है इस entrance exam के लिए, which could be seen in your schedule that despite the I would say a very busy schedule, you took out time for revision because this is very, very important for this entrance exam preparation. That's very good to hear, Ruju. So, how did you approach your studies? Because sometimes we have to manage the time effectively. Sometimes it might have happened that you were not able to balance out the timing. Sometimes brought out certain specific strategy that how you will balance everything because एक ऐसा point आ जाता है जहाँ पे सब manage करना कभी difficult हो सकता है. सो कोई स्पेसिफिक आपने टेक्निक यूज करी जो आपको बहुत हेल्प आउट करी?
So, for particularly GK and current affairs, I used to just read the Indian Express and the EduCARE current weekly current affair videos. So mostly I was done with that, and also the extra MCQs given by you, of course. And for legal, I used to rely mostly on the textbooks and reference books given by BEduCare and the mocks. The mocks really proved to be helpful. And for English, I did not prepare much because it was basically RC. So it was done just with the mocks and a little bit practice. For logic, I used to face a little difficulty because it was like you had to think out of the box. So for that, the faculty of BEduCare was helpful, and apart from that, I used to solve questions from the reference books and also the mocks, which helped me think out of the box, which was needed for that. And for maths, it was just the things done in the class and the extra sums given by the faculty. So that was pretty good because I was a little good at maths.
ओके, सो रुजू, इन दिस 2 year लॉन्ग जर्नी, ये एक बहुत ही लंबा जर्नी था क्लैट प्रिपरेशन का. सो देयर must have been a lot of challenging moments for you during your preparation. So can you share some challenging moments and how did you overcome those challenges?
Yes. So one main challenge that I faced is I used to get overburdened at many times. Like I used to feel that now I can't do it's just too much. But then I used to think of my goal as and how I see myself in the future. So I was like, if I give up now, then I won't get to see the future what I am expecting for myself and my country. So that is the motivation that kept me going. And also, yes, the BEduCare faculty and also my family members and friends did keep me motivated to just achieve my goals and get into a good college.
Good to hear that you had very supporting environment amongst you all, so that you were never feeling very depressed or something like that, because that's a challenge which a lot of students face. That is why CLAT had come up with the mental assistance from this examination, because the students were mentally facing a lot of challenges while preparing for this entrance exam. So a positive environment, a supporting and a motivating environment for preparation is very, very important. Okay, so any particular subjects, Ruju, or any topics which were a significant challenge for you?
Yes. As I mentioned, I had little problems in GK current affairs just because of the fact that uh, it is diverse. It is very diverse, and sometimes it is really difficult to reach out to each and every topic. So it needs extensive practice, and which I feel somewhere I just lacked in that because of my own schedule and stuff. But yes, I did practice with the help of EduCARE, and what I was previously, I'm better at it today.
That's
And the
good to hear.
second and the second topic was logic. I did face problems with it because sometimes I was not able to understand the question itself, and sometimes the options confused me. So it needed a lot of practice, and with uh, with the marks that I gave and with the classroom studies, it polished me like a little bit. But yes, I did face difficulties in the exam too, but I managed it.
Okay, so Ruju, as you have been telling that the mock test have been very useful for you, because through the mock test your legal section improved, through mock test your logical section has improved. So mock tests play a very, very important role in your preparation. So any particular strategy or what lessons you learned from your mock test, whichever mock test you have appeared from?
Yes, so basically, uh, mostly in the 1 month that was remaining for the exam, I gave at least one mock per day, like full length mocks, which gave me an understanding that how much time I should be allocating to each section, and depending on the difficulty and the level of questions. So yes, the time management is what I learned, and also how quick you need to be thinking. Like it's not that just accuracy matters or just time management matters. You need to balance between both these things, and that is the main thing which you can achieve through mocks.
Correct. Okay, great. So, Ruju, practice is must while we are preparing for the entrance exam, and whatever study resources which we are using have to be very apt. So, any particular study resources or any specific books, website, or apps which played a very crucial role in your preparation?
So, talking about books, it were just the ones given by EduCARE, those reference books. I did not have to refer anything else. And about websites, they were the Indian Express, the Hindu, and the Telegraph also was useful. Yeah, and the Guardian.
Just a yes, Ruju.
Yeah. So, yeah, the Telegraph and the Guardian, these were the important websites which, enhance our language and vocabulary, which is important for attempting this entrance exam.
Okay. So, Ruju, for this entrance exam preparation, revision is a must for us. So, how did you approach revision, and how often did you, revise from your study material?
Yes, so as I had mentioned in my schedule that I used to keep the 1 hour span at the end of the day for revision, and according to me, it was the best thing in my schedule that whatever we learn the entire day, we revise it at the end so that the next time we learn something new, we are not forgetting what we learned back then. And at the last moment, we don't come up with some panic state that, oh, I had learned at that time and now I don't remember it. So that is one thing. And another that I did with my revision was the mocks. Like, as in when I appeared for the mocks, it was like I was revising whatever I learned through the year. Because it's not about just accuracy and time management, it is also about what you have learned throughout the year that you produce in the mocks. So that was one way which helped me revise whatever I learned throughout the year.
Mhm. Okay, great, Ruju. So, Ruju, just one more question because exam challenging hota hai, and thankfully you did have your friends and the faculties and the parents with you to help you maintain a positive mindset. But anything else, which motivated you to go on just for yourself, that I want to do it, I will achieve it. Anything which motivated you to continue with this preparation?
Yes, it was the idea of going into one of the best law colleges. And of course, when you go into the best college, you get the guidance from the best professors, from the best faculty, which helps you build your personality towards a brighter future. So that was my main aim, that if I study now, if I don't lose hope, then maybe I have a chance to have a bright future. And to have a bright future, a little struggle is a must.
Correct. Rightly said, Ruju. So, Ruju, would you like to give any advice to the students who are aspiring to achieve a similar success like you?
Yes, so the main thing which I would advise that first of all, take care of your health. Don't let your health go for a toss like I had done. So, because if you are in a good state of mind and a physical state, then you can achieve, you can work for it. And the second thing, that whatever doubts you come across, whatever difficulties, don't hesitate ever to, ask your mentors or the faculty. Just go for it and clear them, because if you keep those doubts in mind, they will not let you excel in the further aspects of life. So never keep doubts. And the most important thing in any competitive exam is practice. So whatever you study, you need to revise and you need to practice by giving numerous mocks, like uh, at least over 100 full-length mocks are must to really excel and get accuracy over your competitive exams.
Okay, thank you, Ruju, for your wise word. Now, Ruju, I would just like to know that, how was your experience, post-exam experience, that when you just had just appeared for your exam, you were waiting for your results. So, what was your experience during that point of time?
Uh, the main thing was that I felt relieved after all. After almost 1.5 years of hard work, I had successfully appeared and cleared the examination. So, yes, it was a feat for me, but somewhere I still felt dissatisfied that somewhere I lacked in my preparation and I could have done much better. So, it was like, if I get one more chance to excel, I would just uh, like score much
Grab the
better.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, okay, Ritu. But I think you have done well. And see, because it's a very competitive exam, and of course, every student's aim for the sky. But sometimes, somewhere, if we are lacking in some part, we have learned a lesson from it, right? Whatever mistakes we made, or because of any particular reason, we weren't able to focus on that part on which we should have ideally focused on. That's not an issue. Okay, now whatever mistakes we have done, we'll learn from that mistakes, and then we'll make sure that such kind of mistakes we are not repeating it in the future, because law as a career has ample of opportunities waiting just at your doorstep. It is just that probably if not one door, the second door might be the solution for you. If not the second door, the third door. Because apart from CLAT, we do have a lot of other entrance exams also, which get you into one of the top law schools of India. So the thing is, in reality, let us be very practical, that almost 70,000 students appear for this examination and the seats are very limited. Hardly we are having less than 4,000 seats. So not every student is going to get into an NLU. Does it mean that we should stop dreaming about becoming one of the top legal associate of India? No, no, it doesn't mean like that. We should keep doing our hard work, which we have sufficiently done enough. Your dedication was enough. Sometimes, if we are not able to give that, also not an issue. Lesson learned, and now we'll be focusing on the other areas. Okay, Ruju? Yes. Okay. So, Ruju, what are you aiming for? What are your future academic or career plans? Any specific goals or aspirations for the upcoming years?
Yes, so for the time being, I'm appearing for the mhcet law exam, and I plan to go into one of the topmost colleges through that. And uh, talking about the further goals, as I mentioned, I want to be one of the successful advocates and go into litigation to fight for people's rights.
Okay. Thank you, Ruju. So this was a wonderful session, and I'm definitely sure all the future CLAT aspirants who are watching this video will definitely get to learn a lot of things from you, especially that we need to be self-motivated. Because as you said that you were being motivated by your parents, your friends, your faculties, but you forgot about yourself. Until and unless you are self-motivated, it wouldn't have been possible for you to achieve this success, to have such a hectic schedule, to manage a lot of things going on at a single point of time, to manage everything emotionally, mentally, physically, it becomes a lot difficult, which you were able to manage it well. So I would really like to appreciate that as well, that your belief in yourself is what has brought you here. And I'm definitely sure this belief will help you reach you and aim for the sky. So congratulations, Ruju, once again for clearing the CLAT 24 exam for with such a good score. And we EduCARE family wishes you all the very best for your future.
Thank you so much, and thanks to the entire Be EduCare family, which helped me realize my goal and helped me to excel in that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruju.